Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to the Al Tawbah series. Today's episode is about Tawakkul, and it's one of those things that everyone should know, in my opinion. It's really important that you have this quality, and you should probably be informed on it. And in this video, I will try to make a simple explanation about it. Let's get started. So, the simple meaning of Tawakkul, it essentially means you do your part and you trust Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with the result. So this doesn't mean being lazy, doesn't mean giving up. You still do your part, so you still put in the efforts of whatever it may be exams or work or whatnot, or maybe planning a holiday. You don't stop studying, you still study, you still go to work, you still put in your effort, but you leave the rest up to Allah. What I mean by this is you study for your exams, for example, and then after you write your exams, khalas, that's it, leave it. There's nothing else you can do. The only thing you can do now is leave it in the hands of God. Or for work, maybe you have an important project, you do your best on the project. If it succeeds, that's it. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. Leave it in the hands of God. The right thing will happen. Even if it will not satisfy you in the moment, God is the best of planners. So, the balance. This is a very important example. It comes from a story which I'm not sure exactly where it does come from. It goes something like this. So, two men went to the masjid to pray. And one of the men tied his camel, and the other man asked him, "Why do you tie your camel? Don't you trust God?" And the other man says, "I do trust God, but I still tie my camel." In the same way that I've just explained, put your trust in God, but use the necessary resources that you have available to you. If you have exams coming up, study for them. If you have a job interview, prepare for it, make a resume. If you want to plan a holiday, look into locations, look into hotel prices, all of these things. Do your part as well, because this is how it works. You do your part and you trust Allah with the rest. You can always make a dua and just put your trust. So another thing is letting go. Tawakkul is also accepting what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chooses for you is better than what you wanted. For example, if something happens that was not what you expected, maybe you didn't pass an exam, you didn't get a job, or something else, these things were meant to happen. Even if it hurts, even if you don't understand why it happened, why did I fail this exam? Is going to completely ruin my whole plan for university or whatnot. Or why didn't I get this job? Now I have to, ask people for money so I can further keep looking for a job or something like that, for example. Just trust Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Maybe it all happened for a reason that will make you even happier just a few weeks later. Maybe because you have not passed that exam, maybe you started looking for other opportunities and you found an even better one, which may be closer to the place where you want to study. Or for a job, maybe you found a more halal job or a high paying job just because you got rejected from that one job. Or maybe you may find a job where you meet a certain person, you become friends with them, and they bring you closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Maybe you will go to Umrah with that person, you never know. This is why you should always be grateful, because know what Allah chooses for you is best for you, even if it does not look like that at the moment. Another thing is inner peace. When you truly have tawakkul, you stop overthinking. You stop stressing, because you know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is in control. At some point you have to realize whatever happens, happens. No matter what, you keep navigating. You cannot change the past. You have to admit it. Say it to yourself right now. You cannot change the past. It's impossible. You can't change it. What you can change is the future. So do what you can, do your work, put in your effort, and trust God with the rest. He is in control. Because if you think about it, whenever you are in an airplane, you never really stress. Although you likely do not know the pilot, you don't know if he knows how to fly well. You do not stress. But when you are the pilot in your own life, in decision making, you do stress. Why is that? This is where it comes. You do your effort and you put your faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Do these two things, have tawakkul ila Allah, and things should be fine. So, a reminder, I really want you guys to know this. If it's meant for you, it will never miss you. It's an arrow that does not miss its target. If you are meant to get a job that Allah has written for you, you will get it. And if it has missed you, it was never meant for you. Like if maybe you did not pass an exam or you did not get a specific job that you really, really wanted, maybe it wasn't meant for you. Maybe the money that you may have been earning was haram money. It may have been, generated with riba, which is a great sin. Or maybe you would have met a person that would have done some not so nice things to you. Maybe they would have betrayed you, scammed you, anything like this. Or maybe on your way to this job, because maybe it was a longer drive farther from your home, you may have crashed your car and been in the hospital. Wallah, you never know how much greater things can be until you experience them. So just have tawakkul ila Allah, trust Him, do your best, and just wait for the results. That's all for today's video, I guess. Thank you guys for watching. Today's was really just a short video just explaining tawakkul, why you should have it, and all the other things about it. If there are corrections to be made, they will be made on the screen. And if they're not caught in the editing process, they will be made in the pinned comment. Please do check the pinned comment. So that's all for today's video. Assalamu alaikum. Have a good day.